Hello FPL managers and welcome back for another video. Today we go over our team selection for Game Week 4. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe as it really helps out the channel. If you haven't already, check out some of the other Game Week 4 content that we've put out so far. And with that being said, let's jump into the video. So first of all, let's have a look at how the team got on in Game Week 3. In goals, GW3 couldn't complete the clean sheet, getting the 3 points though, as he did pick up a save bonus. Brentford's poor form away continues as they've conceded some of the highest goals since halfway through last season away, conceding a further 3 goals away to Fulham. Despite this though, Raya pulled off a plethora of saves for Brentford, denying a couple of good chances for Fulham and picking up that extra bonus point, so 3 isn't the worst for a keeper. Looking to the defenders, it was very dismal at the back as Trent Alexander-Arnold started off the defence with 0 points. Liverpool's defensive woes has continued as they've failed to keep a clean sheet in their first 3 matches of the season. They did concede 2 goals away to Manchester United and Trent Alexander-Arnold also picked up a yellow card there, so definitely not the best game from himself. The Chelsea defence wasn't much better, conceding 3 goals away to Leeds as well in a very dominant performance from the home side. Reece James couldn't offer too much attacking potential in this one as he was playing right centre back for the majority of the game with Loftus-Cheek playing in the wing back role. The decision to start Patterson didn't pay off as despite facing Nottingham Forest at home, Everton did concede with around 15 minutes to go in this one, so the clean sheet was lost there as he just managed the 2 points. Patterson was getting into some decent positions and did play a decent key pass in behind, but couldn't provide any attacking returns. João Cancelo capped off the defence with 0 points as well, as Man City conceded 3 away to Newcastle. Cancelo did make a couple of good forward runs and maybe could have had an assist in this one, but the failing to keep a clean sheet and conceding multiple goals wasn't the best for his points tally, and he also picked up a yellow card in this game. On to the midfielders, the star of the midfield was probably Andreas Pereira, as the decision to start him over Leon Bailey paid off despite Bailey scoring on the bench, as Andreas Pereira did outscore him with 8 points. Both of these players did get an assist, but Andreas Pereira combined his assist with 3 extra bonus points as he was getting very involved for Fulham. I've really liked his attacking positioning and his 4 attempted assists did showcase this as this figure was the highest on the pitch. Martinelli continued his good form as he got himself yet another attacking return, getting 6 points away to Bournemouth with an assist. Mo Salah was good on captaincy, getting a late goal against Manchester United, scoring 8 points doubled up to 16, which was better than the other popular captain picks of Haaland and Jesus, and Saka rounded out the midfield performance with 3 points. Saka didn't get into too many good positions in this game and didn't really look like getting a goal or assist, but it is looking like we're going to hold on to him as next week he's got a great fixture. To the forwards, both Haaland and Jesus did return with 6 points and 4 points respectively, with Haaland getting a goal and potentially could have had even more, and Jesus chipping in with an early assist for the Gunners against Bournemouth. To the bench, Danny Ward just got the 1 point as Leicester failed to keep a clean sheet once more, and it was a bit frustrating to see Trippier get 6 points on the bench as he scored a free kick against City. Leon Bailey also got 5 points as he chipped in with an assist, as it was a bit surprising to see him start for Aston Villa, so I am hoping he can do this again once more next week. And Archer rounded out the bench with 0 points as he didn't take to the pitch. So that meant in total for Game Week 3, we scored 49 points with a game week average of 48, which definitely wasn't the greatest game week. There was some weak points in the side and there was 12 points on the bench. This has meant that we've scored 182 points and the rank has stayed fairly similar at around 1.6 million. So before we have a look at the team's lineup for Game Week 4, let's discuss some transfer plans. As of yet, we have not made any transfers to the squad and it looks like it's going to be this way coming into the next game week, as we were looking to bring in a couple of players in midfield or defence, but for now the fixtures in Game Week 4 aren't suiting. So with that in mind, let's have a look at how the team takes to the pitch for Game Week 4. In goals, GW3 starts once again as this week he faces Everton at home, compared to Danny Ward who's got Chelsea away. Brentford did keep a clean sheet in their first home game of the season to Manchester United, and Everton had struggled defensively, only scoring 2 goals in their first 3 games. Raya has already provided 4 bonus points as well from saves so far this season, so I am hoping he can replicate this once more and get a good score. Looking to the defenders, Alexander-Arnold has a much better fixture this week of Bournemouth at home, which I am hopeful that Liverpool can get their first clean sheet of the season in, as they have struggled defensively so far. Bournemouth have only scored twice so far this season, and typically Liverpool's defence is pretty solid, so I am hoping at Anfield they can put up their first clean sheet. Alexander-Arnold has been a little bit unlucky so far not to get an attacking return, as his XA of 0.79 does rank third amongst all defenders in the first 3 weeks. His attempted assist figure of 8 also ranks top amongst defenders, tied with Aaron Cresswell, so he's definitely putting in lots of balls to his teammates, but they're just not getting finished. His total shots of 5 also ranks second amongst defenders, so he's definitely getting into some good positions, and it's just a matter of time before he starts getting those points. Reece James has a decent fixture this week of Leicester at home, where I am hoping Chelsea can bounce back from that 3-0 loss away to Leeds. Reece James has definitely been a very attacking player in the back, as he has an XG figure of 0.52 and an XA figure of 0.55. Amongst all defenders, he does have the second highest expected FPL points, only behind Zinchenko with 17.86, and has returned 15 so far. His attempted assist figure of 5 ranks towards the top for defenders, and his total shots figure of 5 ranks tied second with Trent Alexander-Arnold amongst defenders, so another one that's getting into some great attacking positions. Trippier's got a better fixture this week of Wolves away compared to Manchester City last game week, as Wolves have just scored the 1 goal in their first 3 games. Newcastle's defence has also looked very solid, getting 2 clean sheets in the first 3 and only conceding 3 goals in total across the season. Trippier has combined his 2 clean sheets with 1 goal from a free kick against Man City, which was very impressive, so he definitely has been a good pick for us in defence at £5.1 million currently. João Cancelo rounds out the defence, as this week he's got Crystal Palace at home, which is another promising fixture, and I'm hoping Man City can get back to their clean sheet ways after getting 2 clean sheets back to back in the first 2 weeks. Onto the midfielders, Leon Bailey does start this week as he's got West Ham at home. I am hoping he can start once again after he did start in game week 3, picking up an assist and looking very impressive, so surely he gets another start in game week 4. West Ham's defence has been very leaky so far this season, getting no clean sheets in the first 3 games and conceding a lot of goals. Martinelli's got a great fixture of Fulham at home this game week and he's not going anywhere in the squad, and Mo Salah takes the captain's armband against Bournemouth at home, which is arguably the best fixture this game week. Salah is coming off 8 points in game week 3 and is definitely looking very dangerous for Liverpool, so hopefully he can get more attacking returns, and Bukayo Saka remains in the squad as we do hold him this week to face Fulham at home. Saka hasn't been the most impressive for Arsenal so far, but I'm thinking maybe after this week he's one to move out of the squads, if not hold on to against Aston Villa at home in game week 5, as these 2 fixtures are very promising. Looking to the forwards now, Erling Haaland takes the vice-captaincy armband against Crystal Palace at home after he's coming off 6 points in game week 3. He did have a lot of chances in this one, and across the season he's got a very high XG of 2.94, getting into some great positions for Man City. This stat does rank second amongst all players, only behind Alexander Mitrovic, and his expected FPL points of 23.05 also ranks towards the top. Amongst all players, this does actually rank third, so he's one that's getting plenty of chances for Man City. His strike partner this week is Gabriel Jesus, rounding up that triple up in the Arsenal attack, as he's produced a return in his last 2 matches. His assist earned him 4 points against Bournemouth away, but I do think Fulham at home is arguably a better fixture, as Fulham's another team that has conceded a few goals this season, and he was very impressive in his first game at the Emirates. Onto the bench, this week Ward's got Chelsea away, which is probably a little bit of a difficult fixture compared to Rise, so that's why he drops to the bench this week. Andreas Pereira faces Arsenal away, which is an okay fixture after he performed well in game week 3. Patterson there sits on the bench, and Archer remains there against West Ham at home as he continues to stay in that 3rd bench position. Thanks for watching today's video. If you guys want to become a channel member, then click the join button down below and get featured on the members board at the end of the videos, just like Philip Ash here. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to show support for the channel and click the notification bell. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.